Hiya guys, welcome! It's me, Roger the Shavelion, and today I have for you episode 220. Whoo! So good to see all of you today. Thank you for joining me. Hey, you gotta know, the end will come. You realize it, whether you realize it or not, there is a finite amount of time that is established for our earthly dwelling. And the Lord is going to put an end of that time in His due time. Now today I'm not talking about the rapture. That's going to happen, and we're looking forward to that. Alright, but what I'm talking about is after His millennial reign, after He has loosed Satan for His tiny little season on earth, guess what? He is going to come back. And today is the lesson where he explains what that's going to be like. Remember, an end is coming. So keep this in mind. And now we're going to go ahead and get to our shave. Let me introduce what I'm shaving with today. Today I'm going to be using the Bay State Razor. It's kind of hard to read, but I'm going to pull this nice little antiquated razor that I've restored. This is the Bay State Razor. A lovely straight razor, and that will be my weapon of choice for today. Nice and sharp. I just went ahead and sharpened it a little bit, got it ready. I'm also going to be using the Moto head blade on top side and fast forward like usual, and you will see me shave my head. This thing works so wonderful, it really does. My soap choice for today is going to be Barrister and Mann's Cheshire shaving soap. There you go, can't be bad. And also I'm going to be using Pinaud Clubman Aftershave Lotion. So I'll be using this. I've also got my Georgetown Pottery Scuttle. And today I'm going to be using my brush from Tampa Shave Company, the 24mm Galaxy brush. A beautiful brush, nice handle, beautiful weight, lovely soft synthetic brushes, bristles on it. It works great. Hey, there you have it. Now join me for the soaping. Hey, you guys, here we go. We're going to get to the business right now. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put my scuttle off to the side. I'm going to go ahead and open my soap. I'm going to bloom my soap. So there's my soap. Lovely. I'm going to go ahead and grab some water. And I'm going to cover the surface of the soap to soften it up a little bit. It's not a requirement that you do that, but it's something that I've discovered lately that's really helped me get really good lather. So I'm going to go with that. While that's going, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hydrate and squeeze out my brush. Synthetic brushes do not take any time to soak. You dip them in water and squeeze them out and they're ready to go. That's one of the nice things about that. Natural hair bristles often need and require more soaking time in order to get hydrated enough to be usable. Alright, now I've got my towel. I'm squeezing that out and that's all ready to go, so that when I present the towel, it'll be ready. Okay, very good. Let's go ahead now and empty our water from the surface of our soap. And we're going to go ahead and start loading the brush. Thank you again for joining me today. I pray that the Lord is blessing your day wherever you are in the country. I pray that you're staying warm because we know it's been terribly cold out all over the United States. And I just pray for the Lord's blessings on you. Alright, I'm going ahead and I'm getting this nice and worked up. It is looking fabulous. And I'm looking forward to doing a straight razor shave. It's been a few episodes since I've done one, so I'd like to do that again. Alright, I think I've got a nice load on that brush. Look at that nice load. I'm going to go ahead and bring my scuttle into view, and I'm going to set that in there. And then I'm going to take out all the excess. You can see the stuff that's been built up. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and wipe that up with my finger and use that as part of my lather for my shave. Beautiful. Oh yes. I'm getting plenty I know I got more than enough here. Alright. Go ahead and rinse the finger off, and we'll go ahead and we'll get this party started, if you will. We'll go ahead and set that there. Bring this into view. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and give this soap a whipping up. Won't take too long. Nice thing about this brush is it handles a lot of water. And I may add a little bit of water, but generally speaking, it does such a good job. I don't even have to really add water because synthetic brushes hold their water very well. I'm a watercolor painter, by the way, in case you didn't know. And they use synthetic fibers like what's called the golden talcon, and that they use it in brushes because it really holds up the lather, holds the water well, so you can paint for a long time. Look at that lovely lather, everyone. Wow, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? Alright, let's go with that. I'm going to set this aside and bring this to the foreground. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to begin by reading God's Word. So I'm bringing this to you from Matthew chapter 24, beginning at verse 29. Keep in mind, this is after the time when Satan's little season has been loosed. This is before the final coming of Christ, okay? Not including him coming to gather those people who are awaiting him for the great catching away, or the tribulation, or excuse me, the rapture. And it says, immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light, and the stars will fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven will be shaken. Then will appear in heaven the sign of the Son of Man, and then all of the tribes of the earth will mourn, and they will see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with great power and great glory. And he will send out his angels with a loud trumpet call, and they will gather his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. There you have it. Short, sweet, and to the point. Alright, let me go ahead and set that aside. And now I'd like you to join me upstairs for the shave and the devotion. Hiya guys, welcome back. Here we got our lovely hot towel. I'm going to go ahead and hydrate my face now. Present the towel. Oh yeah. Very good. Alright, you guys, here we go. Let's go ahead and get some of this soap on here. This is going to be quite the good lather. Maybe I'll bring my mirror into view too here while I'm thinking of it. There we go. Oh yes, very nice. Oh, it looks really good. I think I need a little more water though, so I'm going to just add a little water to moisten this up a little bit more. You want a high degree of slickness when you're using your straight razor, and it does make a difference because it allows the blade to slide a little evenly. Alright, here we go. So I want you guys to keep in mind something. There is an end in sight. And why would I belabor that point? Because there are some people out there who would like to claim that the Lord is not coming back. And that the world is just going to grind on forever. And they would like to claim this, well, nothing could be further from the truth. There is an end coming, my friends. It is going to be a very decisive and sudden end. He's going to come back and close the end of the age eventually. And I think we do ourselves a great disservice when we try to align ourselves and believe people who would say that he's not coming back. Because my friends, he is coming back. I mean, he's going to make it happen. All right. Task 1 is complete. A little more water. That'll help. Very nice. So we got to keep this in mind and prepare ourselves for such. You know what I'm saying? Because you see, people want to squeeze their opinion over God's plan. And that's never a good idea. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just simply not a good idea. But people do it all the time anyway. And unfortunately, they're going to find themselves sorely surprised. And Jesus here goes into great detail. He strains to show that this is really a happening. You know? He talks about the tribulation. Immediately after tribulation of those days, the sun is going to be darkened. What else does he say? And the moon will not give its light, and the stars will fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens will be shaken. Then will appear in heaven the sign of the Son of Man, and all the tribes will mourn. Hey, it's the reality. This is what's going to happen. So you might be asking yourself, well then Roger, what the heck's the point of all this? The point is, my friends, we have to be ready. Whether it is the coming for the rapture, or whether it is his coming to close out the end of all ages, it makes no difference. He's coming. So what kind of people ought we to be? And how should we live our lives? I say, let us live in fear of the Lord. Not in the fear of punishment, but in the fear of respect and honoring what he says, what he asks us to do. Because ultimately, my friends, we're not going to be with him if we're not on his good side. We've got to be on his good side. And since we do not know the time when he's coming back, my friends, we have to acknowledge this. We have to know that he is coming back at a time that we do not know. Against the grain. Wish me luck. By the way, it is cutting very well. Nice. Baby but smooth. Or very close to it anyway. So my friends, I don't want you to be ignorant. And I don't want you to have false hopes or expectations. I want you to be ready in Christ. So that when he is ready to come, my friends, he comes. And guess what? If we're ready when he comes, he's going to take us to be where he is. He's going to save us. Oh, beautiful shave. Beautiful, beautiful shave. Yes, I really, truly enjoy a straight razor shave. Is quite interesting and wonderful and lovely. All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what time it is? It's fast forward time. Well, it's fast forward time. Let it go. Woohoo! You bet! Look at that! I got her all done! Lovely! Oh, and it feels marvelous. Alright, you guys, guess what? Time to take out the Pinaud Clubman. Alright, time to get smelling good, get ready to go. My day started. Ooh, fair amount of sting though. Yeah. Maybe I just used a little too much. Head feels pretty good. Oh well, there you go. I'm gonna wipe this all over me and now I'm good for the day. I'm gonna smell marvelous all day long. Hey you guys, remember, he is coming back. And when he decides the time is up, the time is up. You don't know the day or the hour. You don't know when it's going to happen, but I promise you it is going to happen. Get your hearts ready. Get your hearts ready for his coming, for the rapture, and for the end. Know fully well that He is coming for you, provided you believe in Him. I love you all. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day in the Lord. May the Lord bless you and keep you, and may He give you nick-free and baby butt smooth shaves. Have a great day, everyone. Poodles!